Courtney Robertson, developer advocate at GoDaddy. And today you're going to join me while I am building out a website for Tia Rosa's Kitchen. It is a family-owned Oaxacan food truck and catering business in San Antonio, Texas. They have a need for various types of food, including dietary and allergen labels. They're active on Instagram and TikTok, and they have a catering inquiry form for private events or corporate lunches that they would like to make sure are available on their website. They provided their menu descriptions, and we want to include plain and inclusive language, no slang. I would love a warm terracotta and cream color palette for this with a lot of contrast so that it's very accessible. And I want to make sure that all of the images that are included are accurate representations, include alt text, etc. So I've got my prompt here, and I'm going to drop it right into Aero AI Builder. And let's see what Aero AI Builder can build for us today. Then you can see that we've got a few more questions that it's asked us back to see if we want to specialize a little more. Out of the options, find the current location, request catering, and browse the menu and learn about dishes. I think all of the above apply in this case. Do I have photos of the dishes? I'm going to say use stock photography for now, and we can upload photos later if we are wanting to customize that a little bit further. Amazing. Aero AI Builder has come back with more details as well as a first draft of our site. Looking really good already. Yeah, look at that. I like the color scheme quite a lot. I will clear out the cookie notice. That's great that it sets it though. I think that from a design side, let's go build out the full menu page. All right, Aero AI Builder is done and we've got a menu page. I've gone into the mobile menu to test it while we're building and selected the food menu. And within that, I'm seeing a lot of yummy looking dishes that are exactly what I was thinking. Now, if this isn't your menu, just type in what your menu happens to be in the sidebar and Aero AI Builder can help fill that information in. You'll see that this one has done some food labeling, which I think is great. It's also suggested a couple things that are commonly sold as bundles or sales. Looking good. Let's go on to get the locations and schedule page set up. All right, let's take a look at the locations. Finally, I'm going to build the about page. This will be very generic type of text, but it gives you a basic understanding of what you need to fill in for your own about page. So if making websites with your about page isn't your everyday job, this will help you really get started and make yourself shine on this page. All right, you see that we've got our about page there, what drives us, and again, at the bottom, a call to come visit the location. This is amazing. And I've even got a little bit about Oaxacan cuisine. Let's do a quick pass over the full site before we go to publish. All right, our complete site review is back. And in it, we see that we built out 5 pages. It tells us what the specific colors are. So if you have to go apply that when you're making social media images or things like that, you've got your color palette here. It tells me, since I prioritized accessibility in my prompt, it's giving me information that it has maintained that specific request. Header and footer information is all consistent throughout. We have a good content highlight about the Mexican food that we're creating, the Oaxacan cuisine especially, and it tells me a little bit about the technical details. That's great. I'm ready to publish this. Let's make this available for other people to come visit. Great, my site is published. Let's take a look what the launch preparation looks like. Interesting. Let's start with a QA analysis. Checking for content accessibility and SEO issues. 9 issues found. All right, let's take a look. The form submit needs a little bit of help. Form validation. Let's take a look at the trust signals. Customer testimonials or reviews. Missing some food truck photo. Not entirely complete. All right, let's get some help getting all this stuff done. Come back with all of those fixes, and it actually has a few additional notes that are in there. 6 remaining issues are suggestions for future enhancement that require additional content or integrations. So that would be like authentic photos, actual testimonials, if you would like to integrate a newsletter system, social media verification, etc. That all looks like things that we can keep working on, but for right now, I really just want to get the basics of my site published. I'll hit publish once again since we made some changes since I did last. Fantastic, the app is published, and I'm actually just going to jump on to setting up my domain, and I can select buy a new domain and walk through to get a domain registered for my site. Thanks so much for being with us today. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have been building as well. Share a link below.